Hello YouTube, my name is Brendan, and what this is a quick video describing matrices, what they are, how you use them, and what you can and can't do with them. So the first thing you need to know about matrices are described by two components, and that is their number of rows as well as their number of columns. So for example, a matrice is usually denoted in brackets, and it might look something like this. Essentially just a number of different values placed in a very ordered line. So this matrice right here has two rows and it has three columns. So rows go across and columns go up and down. So the two rows would be this row here, as well as this row here. And the three columns would be one column, two columns, three columns. So because this matrix has two rows and three columns, we will call this matrix a 2 by 3 matrix. And it's very important to remember that it is rows by columns, not columns before rows. Extremely important when you go to multiply matrices, you need to know the rows and the columns to figure out whether or not you can actually multiply them. For adding matrices, you can only add matrices that have the same number of rows and columns. For example, if I have one matrix that is a 2 by 2 matrix, so I'm going to call this matrix A, and another matrix, we'll call this matrix B, and another matrix, we'll call this one matrix C. Now, of these matrices, I am able to add matrix A and matrix B together because they are both 2 by 2 matrices. I cannot add matrix A to matrix C, or I cannot add matrix B to matrix C. Now, if you want to add matrices, you simply add the corresponding parts. So if I wanted to add matrix A to matrix B, it is going to give me a 2 by 2 matrix. And that matrix is obtained when I add the corresponding parts. So I could add the value that is in row 1, column 1 to the value that is in row 2, column 2. So 1 plus -2 would add to -1. I can also add this, which is in row 1, column 2, to this component, which is in row 1, column 2. 2 plus 5 would give me 7. Continuing on, I think you probably can see the idea. 5 and 7 would add to give me 12. And if I wanted to add 7 and 4, they would add to give me 11. And that's all that really goes into adding and subtracting matrices, as well as defining them by their rows and by their columns. In another video, I'll provide some additional examples so you can get extra practice with this. Thank you for watching.